And here we are getting onto the AmaKristina, our river cruise home for the next week. So let's take a stateroom tour. This is an AB stateroom on the Cello Deck, one of the larger staterooms if you're not in a suite, and it has lots of storage. Great opportunity to be both inside and outside the stateroom. So let's take a look. Come on in. As we first come into the stateroom, we're going to see that there is an individual thermostat for each room, and right inside the door we have the door to the bathroom. So we'll take a look in there next. Now the bath here on a river cruise ship is not going to be the largest bath, but this is a nicely appointed bathroom that has everything that you could need. Let's take a look inside. As you come into the bathroom, you'll notice on the right hand side there is a sink, a small amount of counter space both up and down, and there are several cabinets down below that provide extra storage for you, as well as a trash bin. Further inside the room is the toilet and then a full-size shower. The shower is going to be handy here because it has glass doors rather than those annoying shower curtains and when you're inside the shower, you're going to see that you have a movable shower head, a rain shower up above, and upgraded amenities that are really the standard here on an AmaWaterways river cruise ship. So take a look, and this will be, I think, enough to certainly get everything done you need to get done to prepare for the day or the evening here on the cruise ship. But you'll see that space is limited, and so consider that as you're packing and thinking about things that you want to have with you. Right. So one of the features that you'll enjoy here in the bath is that there is a window between the bath and the living area of your stateroom. Remember that this bathroom is close to the hallway. It's not close to the sliding glass doors and window area that lets light into the stateroom. And this bath could be rather dark if you were relying only on the small overhead lights. This window serves a really nice feature. When it is set to regular, you can look out into the stateroom and you'll see that light is flowing here into the bathroom. But with just the touch of a button, you can create an opaque window that creates privacy. You're not able to see out into the stateroom, and it provides obviously the opportunity for someone to come in here and use the bath to get ready for the day. So again, touch of a button and this window is either opaque or clear. It's a great feature that you'll enjoy. So as we come back outside from the bathroom, directly inside the door, the other thing that you will come across are your closet spaces. The first of the closet doors opens, and inside here we have 2 bathrobes for your use as well as slippers, and there is a nice tall safe. It's not super large from side to side, but this safe will be large enough to store your keys, your passports, phones, probably iPads, and maybe not your large size computer, but a lot of storage in here for smaller personal items. And there are additional shelves for you to use for storage. Information about laundry is in here as well, and you'll be well taken care of. Now next to the first closet is really a double door closet with all of our hanging space. So when you open this up, you're going to find long hanging, an additional bar for short hanging, lots of hangers, and this closet area lights up when the doors are open. You're also going to find, for your use during the river cruise, 2 full-size umbrellas available for you if needed. Hopefully we'll keep them in the closet all week long. Now as we come further into the room beyond the closet space in the bath, there is a living side of the stateroom and a sleeping side. Let's start with the living area, which is really set here with a long desk taking up about 2/3 of the wall space here. A large mirror behind the desk certainly gives you more light and helps you get ready for the day. And there's some important items that are included here in the desk, especially on a river cruise. So the first thing that I'll point out to you is that each person in the stateroom will receive their own receiver on a lanyard and an individualized pair of earbuds that you can use when you're out on walking tours and excursions throughout your river cruise. Your guide may be several yards away and explaining what's happening in the local area, and with this receiver you will not miss anything during the course of your excursions on a river cruise. So these are really vital. You'll have them here charging in the stateroom and ready to go every day when you head off the ship. Also in this area to the side of the desk is your desk phone, and there are some storage areas here as well. The first drawer will include several glasses for your use, some storage behind, and underneath is the cabin refrigerator. The mini fridge is ample size and has plenty of room for you to bring on cool refreshments, or if you bring a snack back to your room, to be able to store those. So beyond the fridge, you have really the usable desk space, comfortable chair, and at the other side you have a large Apple monitor. That monitor is connected to a keyboard for your use and serves as the television here in your stateroom. When you arrive, just like today, you'll see that the safety briefings and health and safety protocols are being shown here for your convenience throughout the embarkation process. And that's not the end of the living space. The staterooms here on the AmaKristina have an interesting indoor-outdoor balcony feature. So there is an extended living space a little bit further into the room beyond the desk, and you'll find club chair here, and it's part of the stateroom that is glassed in and gives you the opportunity, if the weather's not great, to be able to have that indoor-outdoor view of the river. And it also gives you some space for an actual balcony that we're going to see adjacent to your sleeping area. So this gives you sort of the balance of comfortable indoor space, a little bit extra room here in the stateroom, and yet does not take away the full concept of a balcony, as there's so many towns and things to see along the course of the rivers that you're cruising on. And the AmaWaterways team has designed these staterooms to give you the best of both indoor and outdoor spaces. The other thing that you may not expect to see or question about whether you'd see on a river cruise is whether or not there are connecting rooms. And you'll see at the edge of this wall that there's a door over here, and in fact this is a connecting stateroom. So if you have that interest, ask your travel advisor, ask the cruise line, and there are at least some rooms that are available as connecting staterooms. We're happy to help you find the right stateroom for you when you book your next cruise through Next Wave Cruising. Now let's take a look. We'll spin around and take a look at the sleeping areas of this stateroom. Okay, so as we pan in this direction across from that living area, you're going to see the sleeping quarters. What's showing here is a king-size bed. These beds can actually be separated, so if you are traveling with a companion, a friend, or another family member, you can move these apart without any problem. But the way this is set up today is beds together with nightstands on either side of the bed. Those nightstands include reading lamps attached to the headboard, side lamps, a little bit of surface storage, shelf, and 2 lower drawers on either side of the bed. And on one side of the bed, you're going to also find 2 USB ports, as well as another European plug, and something you don't tend to see these days, an actual clock. You can set an alarm and you won't miss a thing here on the cruise line. And then there's also some hand cream for your use on either side of the bed. So lots of conveniences, lots of light options, etc. And you've got a full-length glass door here as well. Now I'm going to open this door and show you that in fact you have an outside stateroom balcony as well here on the AB balcony. This is on the Cello Deck. If you were upstairs, one other deck higher, same stateroom accommodations are available for you there as well. When you come outside, you have several seating areas. There's a small table and 2 side chairs and a balcony that is glass in the front, so you can be sitting down enjoying a glass of wine, a cup of coffee or tea, and enjoying the river as it goes by. Now, when we come out and film this for you, you're going to learn something very particular about river cruising that doesn't come up when you're out on an ocean cruise. So if you're new to river cruising, this is maybe one of those fun facts that you should be aware of. And don't be surprised if you look outside and don't actually see the other side of the river at the moment, but in fact see another ship basically ganged alongside. There are only so many ports and so many dock areas in the small towns that line the river. And there are days when you will wake up or come back to the ship and find another ship is basically resting side by side with you and is really adjoined immediately to this ship. What happens for the ship that is furthest out into the water is that guests on that ship to exit onto land for their excursions or to walk into town will come through the ship or the boat that is the closest to the dock. They'll come through the main lobby area and walk straight through to get off onto land. And when they come back with their packages or after their excursion, they're going to come back through your ship and head to their own. So take a look outside and see just how close that can be. Don't be surprised. So thanks for watching this episode. And to be able to see the rest of what's happening here on the AmaKristina, look at the video in the upper right. When it's ready, it's going to be right up here, and this will be our full ship tour. Don't miss it.